What happens when a global superstar finds herself facing serious allegations in court? Imagine being accused of assault, dealing with a high-profile divorce, and navigating family drama all under the glare of the world's media. One of the most well-known names in contemporary music and pop culture, Cardi B, was at the center of yet another high-profile legal dispute in August 2025. Emani Ellis, a former security guard, was accused of assault and battery in this civil trial in Los Angeles. The complaint concerned an alleged occurrence at the office of an obstetrician in Beverly Hills in 2018. During a verbal fight, Ellis said Cardi B spat on her and scratched her face. The case eventually made it to a courtroom after years of legal wrangling, sparking serious debate about celebrity accountability and the relationship between fame and personal behavior, as well as significant media coverage and public scrutiny. Cardi B allegedly attended a doctor's clinic in Beverly Hills during the alleged encounter that sparked the civil action because she was worried about her pregnancy being made public. Ellis, an office security guard, claims that Cardi B reacted violently, spitting on her and scratching her face. These claims cast the artist in a potentially negative light by implying that she had lost her temper and been violent. The complaint highlighted the legal ramifications celebrities may face for actions that take place in public or semi-public areas and sought substantial monetary damages, alleging mental distress and physical harm. The case attracted media interest right on because to its intricate issues of evidence, witness credibility, and the nature of civil litigation against public figures. In addition to Cardi B's celebrity profile, Cardi B has repeatedly refuted the claims, claiming that although she might have argued with Ellis verbally, she had never physically abused him. The security guard's allegations, according to her defense, were inflated, contradictory, and devoid of independent verification. Both parties gave their versions of what happened in 2018 before the trial started. Ellis's inconsistent evidence was highlighted by Cardi B's legal team, who pointed out memory lapses and differences with other witnesses and contemporaneous records. Additionally, they emphasized Cardi B's standing as a respectable and professional parent and public figure, contending that the accusations were inconsistent with her personality. A key component of the defense was proving that there was no solid proof of physical assault, even though Cardi B may have been irritated or verbally outspoken. Cardi B herself testified during the proceedings. She explained the incident's background, how she felt provoked, and her attempts to prevent things from getting worse during her testimony. She denied ever hitting or spitting on Ellis. However, she admitted to using strong language and raising her voice in exasperation at the circumstance. The jurors responded favorably to this openness, which demonstrated a readiness to acknowledge feelings while establishing a distinct line between verbal abuse and physical harm. Other witnesses who testified in favor of Cardi B's story included medical professionals and office workers. They said there had been tension in the exchange, but no physical contact. In order to support the notion that the assault was exaggerated, the defense also presented security footage and contemporaneous reports that did not support the assault allegation. The jury came to a unanimous verdict following days of testimony. After less than an hour of deliberation, they came to the conclusion that Cardi B was not liable for assault or battery, and that Ellis's claims were not credible. Ellis did not get any financial recompense, and the rapper won the case. Not only did Cardi B personally benefit from the ruling, but it also served as a symbolic win for other celebrities who are being sued in civil cases based on contested claims of minor incidents. Cardi B spoke to the reporters outside the courthouse after the announcement. She warned that future bogus cases would be treated with retaliation, expressing a mixture of relief and irritation. "I will countersue and make you pay if someone tries to file a baseless lawsuit against me because this is unacceptable," she said. Her determination to protect her reputation and take charge of her personal and professional story was demonstrated in this instance. Cardi B made public remarks on her personal life in early 2025, even though her ex-husband Offset and his family were not directly involved in the civil trial itself. According to her, Offset's mother tried to coerce her into acting out on social media in ways that would give the wrong impression of her. Cardi B claims that this was a component of a larger scheme to sway public opinion and stir up controversy around her behavior. She clarified that this was one of the reasons she had been silent in public for so long, avoiding provocations that might be misunderstood or used against her. Despite being unrelated to the trial, these charges exposed yet another level of nuance in Cardi B's public image. In addition to navigating legal scrutiny, she also had to deal with personal connections and familial dynamics that frequently impacted her work life. Cardi B sought to control the narrative, dispel misunderstandings, and draw attention to the outside pressures she encountered as a prominent person by publicly addressing these issues. Important changes in Cardi B's personal life occurred at the same time as her civil trial. She made her relationship with NFL athlete Stefon Diggs public in October 2024, sparking intense media attention and fan intrigue. Her announcement of her pregnancy with Diggs in September 2025 increased social media conversation and public attention even more. Her protracted divorce from Offset, with whom she has 3 children, coincided with these personal developments. Legal issues, public attention, and changing personal relationships all had a part in creating the rapper's extremely visible and complex story. Cardi B openly talked about the emotional toll of her split from Offset in interviews. She talked about the difficulties of co-parenting, loneliness, and the necessity of taking time to move on from previous relationships. She underlined how dedicated she is to her kids and how determined she is to provide them with a secure and caring environment. By providing fans and the general public with a humanizing look into her life outside of music and fame, these reflections help them understand the person behind the headlines. Social media platforms quickly spread news, discussion, and rumors about Cardi B's civil trial and personal declarations. Fans and detractors expressed their opinions on the court decision and her personal life on social media sites like Instagram, X, previously Twitter, and TikTok, which turned into forums for public discussion. Cardi B herself addressed misinformation, clarified facts, and asserted her viewpoint on social channels. She cautioned about the negative effects of social media provocation on one's reputation, for instance, and directly addressed Offset's mother's attempts to control her public profile. The case brought to light the particular difficulties that celebrities face in the internet age, where private situations may swiftly turn into public spectacles. Cardi B saw social media as both a tool and a possible danger, because it allowed her to interact with fans directly while also putting her at risk of criticism and misunderstanding. The civil trial had wider legal and cultural ramifications than just Cardi B's personal triumph. It emphasized how hard it is to prove assault in civil proceedings with contradictory testimony and few proof. The jury's quick verdict demonstrated how crucial consistency, credibility, and support are in testimony. The trial served as a reminder of the delicate balance between public opinion and legal requirements for celebrities, who frequently deal with exaggerated accusations. Discussions concerning women, authority, and accountability were triggered by the trial in a cultural context. High-profile female musician Cardi B had to negotiate a system where public personalities, especially women of color, are subject to harsh criticism and scrutiny. The case demonstrated the interdependence of public image, professional reputation, and personal behavior, which presents a special set of difficulties for individuals in the spotlight. Furthermore, Cardi B's remarks against Offset's mother sparked discussions on manipulation and family dynamics in the context of celebrity life. Even though these allegations were not decided in court, they shed light on the interpersonal difficulties and social pressures that public personalities frequently face, especially when their personal lives are the subject of media attention. Cardi B's stance after the trial was consistent. She wanted to uphold her rights, preserve her integrity, and steer clear of needless public controversy. Lessons learned regarding public perception, legal procedures, and the value of measured answers were highlighted in her interviews. She showed that she understood both media management and trial strategy by fusing strategic public communication with legal defense. Cardi B's strategy mirrored a larger pattern of celebrities, juggling court cases and public relations at the same time. Her example demonstrated that, although significant, legal outcomes are only one aspect of the story. Other factors that influence public perception include reputation management, communication tactics, and personal narrative. If you love diving into the untold stories behind the headlines, hit subscribe and join us for more shocking and revealing celebrity moments.